Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you all to Greene County Tech, home of the Lady Eagles. At this time, we'd ask for everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem. If you would, please remove your caps and headgear and face the west lobby where the American flag is proudly displayed. Our first contest tonight, we welcome in the Jonesboro Lady Canes. Starting lineup for the Lady Canes, number 2, Ariana Hardaway. Number 10, Destiny Salary. Number 12, Chastity Jackson. Number 21, Kiana Hardaway. At number 34, Destiny Thomas. And now starting for your Lady Eagles, number 33, Hannah Foster. Number 31, Brooke Justice. Number 25, Emma Bays. Number 22, Kylie Stokes. And number 2, Brooke Barnes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We've got ourselves an exciting matchup between the Jonesboro Lady Hurricanes set to go up against your Lady Eagles. The Lady Hurricanes come into this one 12-9, 6-3 in conference play, and your Lady Eagles come in on a little bit of a bumpier path so far in this one, 4-17 overall, with a 1-8 record in conference. Brady, what are some keys to succeed tonight?
Well, you know, I think 2 of those keys are out there on the court right now in the starting lineup for tonight, part of the starting 5. Emma Bates on the backcourt. This is her first game back off injury, so she's out there ready to play tonight. I'm going to be interested to watch her. And then along with this, we can't talk about – look, there's no secret about this. This Lady Hurricane team is really good and really talented. Eagles got a big task ahead of them here tonight. That's why I think Brooke Justice is going to be key here tonight. Her ability to steal the ball and not afraid to take a shot no matter where it is on the court, I think she's going to be key here tonight.
So now we also have Brooke Barnes out there. She's also returning from injury. Her first game out here on the home court since she went down a couple weeks ago. She played a little bit last week, but this is her first time in the starting lineup since injury. She's going to kick this one over to Bates, and then down low to Stokes. Now over to Foster. Foster from 3. Oh, it's a little short, and it's going to bounce off the front lip. And instead of going for the ball there, looks like she tried to maybe sell a foul.
Yeah. Well, I think she's just a little timid out there. She's laughing it off down there. She tried to sell it. Just kind of a weird situation right there.
I was going to say, right, because it looked like she definitely could have got that. But instead, now here it is, Lady Hurricane ball. We got Hardaway trying to work on Barnes here. Picked up or dribbled. Now she finds number 12. That's Jackson. Now back over here to number 10. That's Salary. Down low into the paint, number 34. It's Thomas. She's going to lose it, though, now in the hands of Hardaway. Here's 21. Another Hardaway.
Yep, got to dribble before you take 2 steps.
So we've got an Ariana Hardaway, and we have a Kiana Hardaway in the starting lineup. Hannah Foster wide open under the basket. She hesitates. Probably should have gone straight up with it. And we're going to have a jump ball now.
Yeah, almost kind of volleyballed it into the basket there. That was kind of an interesting little moment. Oh, you can tell Tech really wants to get a 3 right now. They are ready to fire away.
And that's not been really a great area for them so far in this season. They've had some struggles. Which, as we've discussed a lot through the season, Brady, is not something that we usually see the Lady Eagles struggle with.
Right. Brooke Justice there committing the foul. That's my only worry about her tonight. She's going to be going after the ball with the ball moving around very quickly from the Lady Hurricanes, so she could get into some foul trouble. We're going to have to keep our eye on that.
And now here's Justice with the rebound. She's got the breakaway speed, but she's going to slow this one down, try to wait for some help. And now Stokes loses the grip on the ball, and it's going to be Lady Hurricane ball. So now here's Salary. Salary cutting towards the basket, and Bates finds a way down there into the paint to stop that layup. Now here's Barnes. Barnes finds Bates. Bates trying out a new dribble technique. Didn't work out for her. Now instead, here's Salary. Salary in the corner, stepping behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded, though. Down low, back up. And the unfriendly roll won't fall for her, but she'll take a trip to the charity stripe. Or 21, that's Kiana Hardaway.
Good at the free throw line, though.
And now here's Barnes. Barnes finds Bates. Bates searching. Finally finds Stokes. Stokes over to Foster. Foster in the corner. Thought about the 3. She's going to pick it up instead. Swings it over to Barnes, and then Barnes over to Bates. And now Barnes, some confusion. Some shrugs and hands being thrown up. Finds Barnes now in the corner to Foster. And hard defense being played here by Salary.
You know, it was one of those calls I could tell because they're right in front of us. From the referee's angle, he didn't see the contact at first. Looked like she was going right after the ball. He eventually blew the whistle. Now we have a timeout on the court. Early on here, low-scoring game, 2-0 to Jonesboro. You know, I have to say, I expected it to be a little bit quicker paced out there. The game has been much slower than what I would like it to be just because Tech is so good at scoring in transition. So that's really my only complaint watching the game so far. Other than that, we're keeping it low scoring, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and it seems like they're scrambling a little bit to try to like figure out what they want to do here. Like you said earlier, they want that 3 bad, and they ran the same set like 3 times in one possession over here trying to get Hannah Foster that wide open 3. She just wouldn't pull the trigger either one of those times.
Here's Brooke Justice.
Now we have Justice driving, kicking over to Foster. Foster swings it to Barnes. Barnes thought about the 3. She's going to cut, kick. Foster from 3. Oh, and it's over. That was a beautiful sequence there, but she couldn't get it to fall. Now here's Barnes from beyond the arc. Oh, too much on it. And then we have somewhat of a circus act on the rebound. And,
wait.
Then the layup can't fall, Brady. This has been an interesting 30 seconds of basketball. Oh, and a Euro by Brooke Justice.
Well, Brooke Justice breaks the mold right there for about a good 30-second run. That ball was all over the place. It was just bobbling around here and there. Nobody had good control of it. As Jonesboro can't get it to sink, Hannah Foster gets the board.
And, you know, Brady, no matter how many times Brooke Justice breaks out that Euro step move, it'll never cease to surprise me. It's so fun to watch.
You took the words from my mouth right there. It'll never cease to surprise us or the opposing team, whoever they may be.
Now, here's Stokes. Stokes in the paint, working, trying to find somebody. Needs help. She's going to find Bates, though. And then a cross-court pass to Justice. Now here's Foster back to Justice. Justice pausing for a second, trying to tell the defender she's not afraid of taking that three. This is some good defense we're seeing played here by Jonesboro. Justice for three. Oh, my goodness. Did they change the rim?
All right, kind of an ugly shot right there.
And now a kick out off the glass and a nice finish.
Oh, wow. Blocking foul on that.
So she'll take a trip to the charity stripe. And now Carly Hollis to check into this one. She's going to give Stokes a rest.
You know, now that I think about it, it was fair. She was starting to move sideways a little bit. She wasn't set, which it doesn't matter. That's a common misconception. You don't have to be set in order to get a charge.
So here we go now. And able to drain the first attempt. That's Jackson.
Checking in with the Lady Hurricanes, number 23, Lexi Laws. For the Lady Eagles, number 4, Carly Dehart.
Carly Dehart to check into this one. It's going to give Hannah Foster a breather.
Probably not a very long one. She's had some good looks at some shots here tonight, just hasn't been able to get it to fall.
And now Dehart wide open in the corner over there. She can hit that shot. Here she's going to cut in now. A little hesitation. She's going to kick it back out to Barnes. Finds Bates. Bates going to dribble to the left. Now kicks it all the way across court. Here's Dehart. Dehart from three. Bang!
First three of the night for the Lady Eagles, and that's not a good feeling if you're over there on the Jonesboro side of things as they get a quick layup there. Another 2 points. But yeah, that's not a good feeling. I think Jonesboro knows, because we all know, once the threes start falling for Tech, it tends to stay for a while.
It's a rhythm that they can get into so easily, and they stay in it. So now we're seeing some pretty good off-the-ball movement from these Lady Eagles.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tech is doing a really good job moving the ball here tonight. It's just Jonesboro has a little bit of a size advantage, like number 11 right there, Lakia Scott. She is really doing a good job trying to take away shots here and there. As well, the ball go out of bounds. Going to stick with Lady Eagles, though. So, yeah, Jonesboro definitely has the size advantage here tonight, and they're going to have to use that in their favor.
So now here's Hollis. Hollis finds Bates. Bates thought about the three. She's going to kick it back to Hollis now. Hollis driving into some contact. Oh, man, a travel.
I'll take it.
I guess she got a little too excited there. Like you said, you got to start dribbling the basketball before you start moving. And now a three from Brooke Barnes. So her first points of the night come from beyond the arc, and I bet she's been waiting to do that for a while. And then an easy, quick layup. Both offenses starting to find a grip here early in this one. Right before the end of the first period comes to a conclusion, we're going to have a timeout called.
Yeah, 1 minute left here in the first period. 9-8 score. It's a close game. Both teams have kind of figured out what their best strategy is so far. It may change as the game goes on, but right now Tech is doing a pretty good job shooting the long ball. They got 2 threes. Makes up a huge chunk of their score right now. Meanwhile, Jonesboro, they've been giving it down low in the paint and scoring pretty quickly every now and then, especially in transition. I don't think they've scored all but one possession out of transition. So just a couple interesting things I picked up there as Tech will get the ball to start things back.
And for the Lady Hurricanes, Destiny Thomas with 4 on the night. And then we've got number 21 for the Lady Hurricanes. That's Kiana Hardaway. She's got 2. So here we are now. Here's Bates.
Yeah.
Look like one of those plays when you're playing a pickup game, you're trying to do something fancy, but then you're overthinking a little bit too much and you pick up that foot.
Yeah, she's just a little timid out there right now. A little bit of jitters coming off injury, playing again. I thought she's only had 1 shot attempt right there at the beginning as Jonesboro will get a 3 of their own. Yeah, only 1 shot attempt so far, and it was just kind of half-hearted. Give her enough time, maybe she'll come back into this thing.
Pretty 3 there from number 23, I believe.
Brooke Justice with a nice look there off the assist. Doesn't get, oh my gosh. Brooke Justice with the hard foul right there. She wasn't about to let her score.
I think they like to say no easy buckets.
That may be Coach Dean's strategy here tonight. I mean, he's only down by 4 right now. I think he's looking to keep it that way. Hopefully, I don't know Jonesboro's free throw percentage. Hopefully it's not too high.
Checking in the Lady Eagles, number 33, Hannah Foster. Number 35, Sierra Boyd.
Sierra Floyd checking into this one. She's had herself a pretty good string of home games here recently.
2 for 2 at the free throw line for Jackson, closing seconds here. Wow, that was a good look for just throwing it up.
Can't get it to fall though, and then at the end of 1, your Lady Eagles trail 8-14.
You know, Caden, as we start the second quarter here, kind of I think the scoreboard is kind of lying to us right now. This has been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Jonesboro got lucky, got a couple good free throws right there at the end, added to the score, got a lucky three-pointer. So there you go. Yeah, they're counting that for 2 right there.
I was about to say, about to be another lucky three-pointer there.
But yeah, I think that's just really helped them so far, and that luck continues right now.
So here we are trying to see the Lady Eagles trying to get that offensive mojo they had earlier. Had a pretty good string of possessions.
Well, Tech is working the perimeter right now. There is nobody down low in the key or anything. They are looking for a three.
Well, Brady, if you look at the size matchups, they really don't stack up well against this team down low. They're going to have to beat them with their shooting. And Jonesboro starting to pick up on that one. They're starting to try to play some more suffocating D up towards the perimeter.
That may be true, but it's just as hard to shoot over somebody from the three-point line when they're a foot taller than you.
And that one falls for number 2. That's Hardaway. She gets her first points of the night. So now here's Hollis. Hollis, plenty of room. She's going to drive, kick it over to Barnes. Barnes loads up from 3. Can't get it to fall. But she's going to get herself a trip to the charity stripe, and she'll have 3 opportunities to make up for that miss.
Hey, 10-point game right now. This could be some huge free throws heading into the half. Looking back.
And she'll drain the first one. And she'll ooh, I jinxed her. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. Unfriendly roll there. She has the opportunity to make it 2 for 3. And she does.
Hey, no triple crown, but we'll give her a pass on that one.
2 points is better than no points.
And whose fault is that, kid? No, I'm kidding.
You're right, Brady. I'll take full responsibility for that one. Barnes has 5 on the night. And a 3 from the corner is way overshot. But they'll get the rebound and they'll have the opportunity for a mid-range shot. But that one will be missed. But then the rebound being over the back call. So it'll be Lady Eagle ball now. Brooke Barnes to bring this one up. Finds Hollis. Hollis kicks it over to the corner to Stokes. Stokes is going to round the elbow there. Find Floyd, kicks it down low to Barnes. Now in the corner is Hollis. Hollis is going to stop, put it back out to Stokes. Now DeHart comes inside to some traffic. She'll get called for travel.
Hey, Tech was looking good on that possession right there. Everybody was moving around, which they kind of struggled with that early on in the period. So everybody was moving around trying to get some open space on the court. Just kind of unfortunate you had a traveling call there. Another three-point attempt.
And good defense there played by Floyd. So now here's Barnes. Defense all around her. She's got to find somebody until she runs out of room, and she's now trapped. But foul called that will remain Lady Eagle ball. So it's been a quiet quarter so far for the Lady Eagles. Struggling to find that stride. And she's going to, that's a hard pass to make right there.
Yeah, definitely a hard pass. So we'll have a foul called, I think, away from the ball. That's going to turn it over.
And the Lady Hurricanes trying to move fast.
Good play right there.
Now Thomas with 6 on the night.
Yeah, Hollis just kind of lost her balance playing man-to-man. Fell down, no contact.
So like I mentioned earlier, Brady, a slow period for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, slow period. Seems like this 5-minute mark has just really gone
just hung
slowly
around
by.
for a little bit.
But hey, Tech is keeping it a 10-point game. It's been that way for a while now, so that's the good news is we have a tipped ball. Man, good job to save it, though.
We'll call it a pass, Brady. Now here's Hollis. Hollis, wide open is DeHart, and oh, she's got to be kicking herself after that one.
Yep, wide open over there in the corner.
And it feels like this possession for the Lady Eagles has hung around for a while.
Ball is going to go the same place Coach Dean yelled at from the bench. Oh, no, we have a steal.
Now, that one's got to be frustrating. Now here's Salary, mid-range jumper. Needs it to fall.
Yeah, that was a pretty looking shot. All due respect to the three-pointer, but there's something about just a mid-range jumper that is just really nice looking.
Brady, me and my guys were talking about that the other day. We literally said the same exact thing. It's cool to watch the three ball, but something about just an off-dribble mid-range shot. So fun to watch. And a ball will be overthrown here. If that pass is caught, it's a pretty little pass. Put in just the right spot. But in that case, a little overthrown and out of bounds Lady Eagle ball. Crazy how something can pivot on such a small margin there.
I know one thing. After this, well.
Another steal.
I got to eat my words right here.
And she knew she was going to get fouled there. Didn't even try to throw up a decent shot.
I got to eat my words here. I was just about to say, I know one thing. Lack of holding onto the ball may be the death of Jonesboro here tonight, but sure enough, they get a steal right there and a trip to the free throw line.
So now here's Salary.
Off the back iron.
And she'll get that one to fall. So now here's Bates. Bates kicks this one to Justice. Justice with a shot way over. Now here's Salary again.
Way too much on it. Oh, here's a
deep
two-pointer.
Yeah, she was stepped over there. And now another rebound and another fast break opportunity. This one will get slowed down, though. Now here's...
Oh.
That foot slid as she caught the ball.
Foot slipped. I'll say this. I didn't see her other foot slip. Technically, both need to be going. To me, it didn't look like she slipped.
And now here's Salary. Salary, I don't know if you noticed earlier, Brady, she was getting her ankle taped up on the sideline for a majority of the second half of the first period.
Oh, man, what a move there. Kiana Hardaway. Oh, and a foul on the play. It doesn't even count. Give her an A for effort, though.
This is a pretty move, fun to watch. So now here's Bates. Bates finds Justice. Justice with her feet planted this time. She's going to drive baseline. Oh, my goodness. That was a nice pass, but Stokes wasn't expecting it. That was nice. Wrapped it around the defender and everything.
I'd be curious to know how many passes Tech has had along the baseline in this game. It's been quite a few.
Hollis, oh my goodness, almost. She fakes she drew a charge, I guess, but she flopped.
Yeah.
So she flopped, realizes she's not going to get the call, catches herself, and then gets back up almost in time to get the rebound.
Yeah. Kind of we're in a little bit of a drought right here.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody able to score right now.
Laws had the ball hit her in the face, and then she was lost as to where it went. And Barnes on the floor, but able to get back up.
Yep, there's a charge.
Even if it wasn't going to be a charge, Brooke Barnes was coming over with the double, and she stripped the ball right out of her hand.
Now we get Anna Foster back into the game. Man, I would just love it if she could get the three going.
I think everyone would, Brady. And here she is now. She's going to find Justice. Justice kicks it over to Bates, guarded by, that's Anderson. And then a three thrown up.
Hannah Foster. Once she gets going with the three, it's hard to get her to stop. Hopefully we see a few more of those. Blocking foul.
Hannah Foster's first points of the night come from beyond the arc.
This is number 33, Hannah Foster of the Lady Eagles. That'll be her first personal. Team foul number 7. Checking into the Lady Kings will be number 12, Chastity Paxton.
Not able to hit her first attempt. Rough night from the line for Destiny Salary.
You jinxed us again, Caden.
I might just need to stop talking. No, we're talking for the rest of the broadcast. So here's a bounce pass over to Foster, and now she finds Barnes. Barnes kicks it back over to Foster. Foster, you saw her start to go into her wind-up there.
Yeah, there's even kind of a little grimace on her face, like, ah, man, I really wanted to shoot it.
Oh, my goodness, and Bates catches it in motion there, almost goes up with the shot. Had a nice attempt, and now here's Salary with the mid-range shot. Jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Hurricanes. Now Hollis and DeHart checking into this one.
Hollis kind of looking for a little bit of redemption here. Hasn't made much noise in this game.
So now here's Bates. Down low to Thomas. Now here's Laws. Laws throws up the midi and it falls. That is.
Yeah, just something to point out here. Might want to get Bates a hairband or something, because as soon as she started to comb her hair out of her face, that's when the pass down low where her bottom side hand was that she brought up to comb over her hair was. It's a good move by Jonesboro, but yeah, simple mistakes like that can cost points, and we just saw it right there.
And another three off the mark. And the crowd gone for a walk.
There it is.
Hey, there we go. Ball don't lie. Is that what they say, Brady?
We got about 800 referees in the stand here tonight, so.
So don't worry if the officials miss a call. They've got, like you said, they've got backup. Someone's going to get it right. So here we are now, under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Brooke Barnes bringing this one up. Guarded by Laws. Nice little layoff to Bates. And Bates, if she acts a little quicker there, might have herself a shot. Now here's Salary. Salary trying to put the moves on Justice, and it works. Pass down low. Thomas off the glass.
Good ball movement there. Tech going for the buzzer beater.
Oh, my goodness.
Good look at it.
And off to the locker room they go at the end of the first half. Your Lady Eagles trail in this one 13-28. We'll be right back after half.
Sportsmanship at its core is respect,
integrity,
compassion, honor, and self-control
from all participants, coaches,
officials, and fans.
Games may get heated, intense, and personal.
This would likely lead to chaos and maybe even violence without sportsmanship.
True sportsmanship leads to having clean, fun, enjoyable competition.
I know you want me to learn discipline and self-control.
Can I learn discipline and self-control by watching you?
Sportsmanship. Be positive, cheer for your team.
Your behavior at games shows who you are
and what you value most.
Parents are very important role models.
Let your child see you upholding these principles of sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship avoids all criticism and unkind actions.
We understand some calls will not go our way.
It happens at every level of sports,
even with the professional officials. Do you get it?
Sportsmanship emphasizes the importance of respect, integrity,
decency, and self-control.
I think we can all agree that these values are needed now more than ever before.
Demonstrating sportsmanship shows that you care about all kids, not just your kid.
Please don't demonstrate your lack of sportsmanship on social media. It's embarrassing.
Education-based activities are about more than winning and losing. They are about learning.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 140,000 participants here in Arkansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
And welcome back, everybody, to the second half of action here. Lady Eagles will start this half. And, oh my goodness, just a clear lane straight to the basket. Easy score for Kylie Stokes there.
I'll take it.
And a turnover there. That'll be Lady Eagles balls again.
I'll take it again.
And for everybody watching at home, I'm sure if you haven't heard it already, you'll probably hear it at some point in the broadcast. Me and Brady both had a little tickle in the throat. Been coughing all night long. We're going to try our best to make it through.
I'm really not sure what happened. I was sick last week, and I'm standing here next to you. I'm getting sick again. I don't know what you're doing to me, but
Brady, I think we're just troopers.
Yeah, there we go.
And Kylie Stokes comes out of the tunnel, knocks down an easy layup, and then knocks down a three on back-to-back possessions.
That cuts it back down to a 10-point game. Tech is keeping it at that 10-point mark. Pretty close all night long.
And Brady Stokes gets all 5 of her points in under a minute.
Pretty impressive.
I believe they would call that efficient. So now here's Salary to inbound this pass. Finds Laws. Laws is going to come over here to the near elbow. And then in the corner, too much on that one, but rebounded down low, a hop step and up.
Hey, they made it work right there. I was about to say, yeah, Lexi Laws completely open right there, but they found a way to score.
Now here's Barnes. Barnes, deep three. Bang! Oh, my gosh.
She made that look so effortless, but don't be fooled. That took a lot of strength right there to throw that ball from that far. That was a really good shot.
That was nearing college range.
Yeah, just about. 9-point ball game. Smallest lead we've had since the very beginning of the game.
Now here's Laws with it. Laws is going to kick it out to Salary, and some active hands by these Lady Eagles. Whoa! Oh, my goodness. Salary throwing the arm there to fend off Bates' defense right by the referee, so the referee not considering it anything extracurricular. And now here's the drive, and then she'll back out of it. It's number 12, Jackson. And then the ball will get away from Jackson there.
I don't know why, but interesting side note here. Jackson is playing with glasses on, full-on glasses, not
Brady,
sports.
I literally just saw that, and that same thought popped into my head. I was like, do I mention she's wearing glasses on air?
Yeah, well, it's just strange. You normally don't see players wearing glasses, especially on the high school level.
So Kylie Stokes, again, pulled off a fancy move and had herself a clear lane to the basket. She'll get fouled, though, instead of the defense allowing the easy bucket there.
Just call me Eagle Eyes, Caden.
I'll think about it.
Thank you.
That one may not stick. Here's Stokes now. Opportunity to split her attempts, and she gets it to fall. So, doesn't get the 2 points, but she'll take one. Lady Eagles now within 8. And now some nice defense being played by Barnes. Here's Thomas. Thomas almost kicks it out straight to a Lady Eagle.
Let it go.
Good defense being played here by the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, good defense being played and smart basketball IQ move right there. Timeout, Jonesboro.
Timeout
right now.
called.
But smart IQ play just to let it go out of bounds. Don't try and go for it. We've seen that hundreds of times. It never works out. My goodness.
Oh, wow.
Things are getting bad to the bone.
Arm's getting excited down there.
I got to say, I'm really impressed with the turnout here tonight. Stands are packed. Glad to see all the what did I call them earlier? Little leaders, yeah, not cheerleaders, little leaders down there. Great halftime performance, by the way.
So here we go now. Lady Eagles wanting to capitalize on this right here. Would bring them within a 2-possession game. Here's Justice. Justice not wanting to take the 3. Kicks it over to Bates now. Bates with a lob down low to Stokes, and it gets blocked. But a foul called. Stokes this is her quarter right now, Brady.
Yeah, it is, but I got to talk about Emma Bates for a second. She hasn't gotten a lot of points here tonight, but man, she has gotten a lot of assists here tonight, and not all of them have paid off with a bucket, but man, I just want to point that out. She has done a really good job at getting the ball to the perfect place here tonight.
It's one thing to have somebody who can make good passes, but it's another thing to have someone who can put it in the exact right spot where it needs to be.
Missed that second shot. 7-point ball game. Jonesboro's kind of in a drought here now.
And that ball got knocked out of bounds by a Lady Hurricane. It's going to be Lady Eagle ball.
Telling you, this could really hurt them.
Wide open 3 from Barnes. Oh, she can't get it to fall. That was a nice play.
That was a nice shot. We've seen it 4 times already here tonight. Jonesboro's done nothing to combat it.
And Brady, I think is that the same play they were running on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first time I saw it from over here on our side. And it looked, I never really got to see it from over there. I knew they were throwing it to the back side there, but I didn't see the 2 screens they were setting up. As Salary gets a mid-range to fall.
Yeah, and I think that's what Jonesboro's scared of. They're scared of the space they're leaving open by bringing whoever they have over in the corner, blocking the corner 3 shot. I think they're scared of bringing them forward and leaving them even more wide open. So, I don't know. It's a good play drawn up by the Eagles. Jonesboro's yet to figure out what to do with it, as we have a timeout from Greene County Tech. 9-point ball game.
So a timeout called, maybe just trying to figure out what we can do, because they're doing great on offense. They're making it count is what it is, and that's not something they were doing in the first half. But Brady, the Lady Eagles are surging here. They just need to kind of combat the offense, or combat the Jonesboro offense on the other side of the court. And it's no secret that this Lady Eagles team, they get better down the stretch. They average more points in the 4th quarter than they do throughout the entire game.
Yep, we've said that all season long, and you know, this is their thriving period, is late in the 3rd, early in the 4th, to be more specific about that. So yeah, they want to get as many points as they can right now, because things could turn. Hopefully not, but we'll just have to wait and see.
So here we go now. It's still Lady Eagle ball. A nice little bounce pass into Barnes. Barnes working on that offense. Now she's going to kick it off to Justice, and Justice goes up with a shot. She's going to get her own rebound. Now here's Salary. Salary with a little sideways dribble action. Now drives in, tries to put it up, but a rebound by Thomas and back in.
Yep, just an easy putback right there. Not much to it.
And Destiny Thomas, she is making it all work tonight. She stands at 6'2". A little bit of a mismatch.
Oh, man. Shot got tipped on its way up, or nudged a little bit and got it off angle, so no good on that one.
And now here we have Hardaway. Hardaway working on Barnes. Finds Kiana Hardaway, and she gets that one to fall.
Hardaway to Hardaway.
And now here we are, Justice at the end of the court. Now cutting. Foster just tries to throw up a shot there, I think.
I I think her balance I think she got off balance, and so it looked like a much worse shot than what she had in mind.
And a steal there, which will end up going to the...
it's a jump ball. The arrow gives it to Greene County Tech, so...
Well, I think regardless, Brady, if they wouldn't have called the jump ball, Justice was about to come away with that one. So here we are now. Bates going to bounce this one over to Foster. Foster had the three, doesn't take it. Now here's Barnes. Barnes going to drive baseline, loses her dribble. And will remain a Lady Eagle ball.
I'll tell you what, you can't, if you're Tech, no matter the outcome of this game, you can't deny you had opportunities to score because they are getting the ball.
Here's Stokes. Stokes from beyond the arc. Oh, too short.
A little too much pressure on that shot. Didn't have enough time to follow through, just kind of put all of her power into
from
it.
Beyond the arc. Oh, that one's too short too. And now here's Salary. Salary's going to kick it over to Hardaway. Hardaway with a pretty move. Back to Salary. Salary from beyond the arc. Not enough on it. Just a line drive to the front of the rim. Now here's a pass to Salary. Salary goes up with contact.
Tell you what, after that possession, that was not a good defensive string right there for the Eagles. I'd rather see her try and make two at the free throw line than, because they got close to getting a bucket right there.
And bounces it off the front of the rim. So here we are now with her second attempt, and too short. But rebounded and back up. And then another rebound. And then another rebound. But a steal. But Stokes gets it. Now here's Stokes driving, Euro stepping, finishing.
Nice move. Makes it a 12-point game, excuse me.
So now here's Laws. Laws hit a deep three earlier. Surprised they're going to sag off of her that much. And now here we have Hardaway with it. Hardaway driving. She's going to turn. Going to back out of it at the last second. Orchestrating now. She's going to go ahead and drive. Kick out to Salary. Salary drives baseline. Up. Tries to throw up the floater. The unfriendly roll doesn't go her way. They're going to kick it out to Hardaway. In the corner is Laws. Laws down baseline is Salary. Salary looking like she wanted the Kobe fadeaway. Instead, she's going to kick it down low to Kiana Hardaway. Kiana Hardaway with 8 on the night.
Yeah, if you're Tech, you just need to score, period. This late in the game, you just got to score, try and work your way back. Starting to get out of hand right now. This could help, though.
Too much on it. And Brady, we saw him come out hard and fast in the very beginning of this period, and it feels like they've kind of sputtered to a stop here down the stretch.
For right now, I mean, it could always change, but yeah, I think you're right. My goodness, we were just talking earlier about how Tech is a third period team. Talk about that during football season too. I don't know, Tech just has a knack for that. I know one thing, I don't know if it's necessarily Tech's fault, but offensive boards have really helped Jonesboro in this period.
Well, Brady, one thing we can really say hurts Tech, and has hurt them a lot this season. They have a small lineup. You've got Brooke Barnes at 5'3". You've got Kylie Stokes at 5'8". Emma Bates at 5'9". Justice at 5'7". But you're playing against these girls. I don't know if we've played an opponent this year who hasn't had a 6-foot-tall post man.
Well, there's that. There's the size advantage, and we'll have a scramble for the ball. Foul committed by Jonesboro, so that's good. Good sportsmanship there. Helped her out. Always nice to see that. As I was about to say, another thing, That also plays into the ball game. Tech is only playing 8 players off the bench. Meanwhile, Jonesboro is playing every single one of their players.
Oh my gosh, Brady! What is going on right now? That was a hard 30 seconds of basketball to watch.
Well, yeah, once again, don't try and save it. Just let it go out of bounds as we end the third period here.
So that'll bring it into the third period, set to go down the stretch here. The fourth will be up next. And we're going to have to figure something out here, Brady.
Yeah, like I said, your only option is, it would be nice if the 3 was working here tonight. It's been kind of iffy all night. It's worked here, it's worked there. You got to keep on doing that. But you've just got to create space on the floor. Get some of these Jonesboro players tangled up in each other and try and create space out there on the floor. No doubt about it, Tech is moving the ball good here tonight. We were talking about that earlier in the game. So use the court to your advantage, create space, get a shot wherever you can, and try and chip at this pretty substantial lead that Jonesboro has.
So, almost time to start the fourth here. But you know, Brady, what I talked about earlier, tallest person on this Lady Eagle team is Chloe Forbes, and she's a sophomore. She doesn't get much playing time. So, I feel like you can acknowledge that in past years, the Lady Eagles have had taller lineups. I mean, we had Tiffany Grambling, who's close to 6'2", around that area. You had Allie Thomas, who was just the same way. You had Cassie Tyner before Allie Thomas. I mean, this is the smallest lineup Tex ran in a very long time.
Yeah, you're right. And, you know, all of our players out there, same height, same size, just not a lot of diversity in that area. Nonetheless, they play good. They move the ball around. That's their huge advantage. It's finding the open shot. Jonesboro's just, look at what they're doing right now. They have done an outstanding job blocking the 3 here tonight, which is almost exclusively what Tech can run off sometimes. So it just comes down to Jonesboro is playing really, really good right now.
And here they are. They continue to surge here late in this one. And Brady, you know, that is something positive we can touch on. With them having the struggles that they've had this year, not able to run the same kind of ball that they like to run, they've had to work on other things. Good ball movement. You've got to work until you get a good shot. You've got to take smarter shots, you know. You can't really play hero ball in the offense that they have right now.
No, you can't play hero ball. You can't play hero ball, especially this late in the game. Sorry, I was just paying attention. There seemed to be some confusion there from the Eagles trying to figure out, all right, are you covering her or am I covering her? I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what they're discussing down there. It looks like they got it all figured out.
Here is Emma Bates. Here she comes now. She's going to pass this one off to Floyd. Floyd from beyond the arc. Bang! And Brady, I touched on it earlier. Excuse me. But Destiny Floyd, she scored 13 last week. And then before that, she had another big game with 11. Leading scorer in both games for the Lady Eagles in those. She hits her 3 tonight, first 3 of the night.
I'll take a few more of those.
So now here's Salary. Salary's going to find Hardaway. Hardaway from beyond the arc.
Ooh, man.
Too much on it. That one went into the rim and then bounced out.
It's one of the beautiful parts of basketball, depending on which team you are.
And then another 3 attempt thrown up by Floyd.
Lipped it.
would have brought some fire and intensity to this game if she would have got that second three to fall. Back-to-back possessions. Now here's Hardaway working against Floyd. Ooh, wanted the low pass, but Floyd gets it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
That was almost really impressive.
That was almost really impressive, and she kept on dribbling, laying on her stomach. That's some little dribbler stuff right there.
Brady, and we had a perfect angle from where we stand. She's falling, dribbling, watching the ball the entire time, switches hands after she loses her grip on the. That was fun to watch.
Hey, it was fun to watch, and can't deny the core strength. Dribbling while laying on your stomach. Hey, that's not easy.
And who says all those dribbling exercises don't work? Now here's Stokes. Stokes driving, kicks out to DeHart. DeHart doing the same. Ooh, high off the glass. That was almost a pretty play.
Little off angle. Once again, just a lot of pressure on the shot. Just couldn't make it fall.
And now here's Thomas just wreaking havoc down in the paint. She's got 12. The Lady Eagles just really don't have anyone that they can match up against Thomas. She stands, like we said, 6'2". It's hard, you know.
It's hard, and, you know, once she gets down there in the paint, they usually put about 3 Eagles on her. Have a 3 off the side of the rim there. Ball goes out of bounds, going to stick with Tech. But, yeah, there's just not much you can do with her. She's that good.
There was a couple of years ago whenever Steph Curry had that amazing season, video game numbers he was putting up. First unanimous MVP ever. That first playoff series they had, they said, what tactic do you have for stopping Steph Curry or slowing him down? And the coach said, I'm going to pray about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
So here we are now. Again, and Brady right there, that basically sums it up. Thomas just reaches up for the rebound. She's got 3 Eagles surrounding her at her shoulders, and she's just holding the ball up.
See about 8 arms come up.
Yeah. That's like playground bully stuff.
Oh, man.
Here's Floyd keeping her dribble again.
Almost lost it.
Now here's DeHart. DeHart comes around the screen, stops.
Ooh, traveling call right before the steal almost.
And Brady, as the Jonesboro fans start to fill their student section,
there seems to be a theme.
I was going to ask you, Brady, what theme do you think that is? Maybe date night? Oh, what? Maybe, because it's Valentine's Day. You know, Brady, we might be the brightest light bulbs in the box.
I know what it is, Caden. I know what it is. I bet it has something to do with The Bachelor.
Maybe.
Because I think I see a rose down there. It's either that or I don't know. A-State Rush Night. I don't know.
I don't either, Brady. I think date night might be the best.
Yeah, you're probably
Valentine's Day.
Very clever.
Now here's Hardaway. Hardaway trying to pull off some fancy moves. Wide open 3. Almost used the bank. Chloe Forbes now checked into this one. Or excuse me. I believe that is Chloe Forbes. Here's Overshine. Overshine finds Hollis. Hollis with the jab step drives. Oh, no. The pack was pretty, but too much contact on that one will send Hollis to the free throw line.
Kind of a big moment here for Hollis. Like I said earlier, just hasn't really done much in this game, so opportunity to put some points on the board.
First attempt, not successful.
We just need to stop talking.
Here it is now, her second attempt. And that one falls. I think she shoots left there, Brady.
Yeah. To all of us righties, it looks rather difficult.
I'm about to say, it looks crazy. Now, you weren't with me last week, Brady. I missed you dearly. I brought it up several times during the broadcast.
I appreciate that, Caden.
You were here in spirit.
You'll be happy to know that I did not watch the game.
I just watched Carly Hollis snag the rebound and just try to knock it down. She knocked it down straight into the face of Bailey Overshine. But
let me rephrase that. I didn't watch the game live. I went back and watched chunks of it. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can skip past halftime, get right to the action.
You know, you can watch all these games, all the home games at least, on Tech TV on the YouTube channel. You watch them live, or as Brady just mentioned, you can go back and watch them. You know what Brady likes to do? He likes to go back and watch the ones that he wasn't there for, and he likes to commentate with me while he watches.
That's right.
But Brady,
no, I'll just sit there and tell you what you're doing wrong.
Oh,
Ken.
yeah. See, Brady, last week against the Lady Raiders, Eagles had to set to match up against Ilana Eaton of the Lady Raiders, and she shoots lefty. So
I tell you what, that is difficult to defend against.
Yeah. And it's so silly because people oh, come on, it's just a different, you just shoot with the other hand. It's the same way in football. If you have an offense and you have a left-handed quarterback, the bootleg doesn't really work the same way it would for a right-handed quarterback. You've got to completely flip your offense. So you've got to guard a person differently in basketball.
Well, just talking about a defensive standpoint in basketball, if you're having a left-handed shooter, that reverses whoever's blocking that person has to change their own defensive stance. Charge right there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, but it does, because now usually you're going to have your left hand up as your high blocking hand, right hand going to be blocking the passing lane. Also, it depends on what side of the court you're on. If you got a left-handed shooter, then everything is just completely reversed. I can do a number on a defensive player. Oh, man.
Lloyd with a contested three. Maybe shouldn't have shot it.
Tell you one thing, Tech hasn't been afraid to put the ball in the rafters here tonight.
Hey, you don't make a shot you don't take. So here we are now. Johnson. Now here is Reynolds for the three. Can't get it to fall. Oh my gosh, and the ball almost goes through the bottom of the net. You don't see that very often.
No, not very often, but it's kind of funny when you see it.
And we saw Floyd there tried to stay up for as long as she could till she finally just gave up and fell. Oh, and a three from Reynolds. Defense draped all over her.
As we enter the final minute and a half of this game, I want to remind you of a couple things. First of all, we got boys action coming up, so stay tuned for that. Also, we have another home game coming up next Tuesday. We'll be taking on the Cersei Lions. So you can tune in right here to Tech TV, like we said earlier, even on YouTube, streaming live. Ball goes out of bounds, sticks with Greene County Tech. Wide open three, bang! I'll take it from you, Caden.
Carly DeHart gets that one to fall. All 6 of her points coming from beyond the arc. Now here's Johnson. Johnson gonna drive near side, kick it over to Reynolds. Reynolds from beyond the arc. Oh, off the mark there.
Final minute of this one. Let's see what Tech can do. I always like these, no matter the score, I always like seeing what a team could do in the final minute because usually things get pretty creative.
You know, just go out there and do something good, you know?
End on a positive note. I know that's such a cliche thing to say, but no, it's true.
I mean, you get to this point in the game, and the coach really just, he loosens up a little bit. He's like, you know, either we've lost it or we've won it. Regardless, here in this last couple minutes, last couple possessions, just go out there, do something, you know. Like you said, end it on a positive note, because what that does, it's always a what have you done for me lately type deal with us. So,
well, the coach is going to notice, and on a personal level, man, what a shot that was. Rocket launch, more like it. But no, on a personal level, it takes some of the sting away if you do something positive in the closing minutes. Now, still going to hurt because your team lost, but still.
And what it looks like right now is that these Lady Eagles are trying to get the threes up. They want to hit a three here.
Here you go.
Here it is from beyond the arc.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness, it bounced in and then out. And with that, we'll bring it in to this one. The Lady Eagles fall 32-50. And that'll bring it into this one here. We'll be right back with boys action.
On Judgment Day, I won't fade away. I'll be pushing on till the rivers run dry. I've got to try. I'll keep pushing on till my dying day. I won't give it all away. I'll be pushing on. On Judgment Day, I won't fade away. I'll be pushing on.
Second game tonight, we welcome in the Jonesboro Hurricanes. Starting lineup for the Hurricanes. Number 3, Keelan McBride. Number 11, Ryan Rouse. Number 15, Bradley Richardson. Number 21, Jesse Washington. And number 25, Jake Harrell. And now starting for your Golden Eagles, number 11, Cade Cancilla. Number 3, Dawson Greer. Number 2, Pistol Peyton Lawback. Number 0, Zane Butler. And number 1, Brendan Chambers.
And welcome back, everyone, live here in Eagle Arena. Brady Daller, Caden Brown up in the stands tonight. Second game of this doubleheader this evening between the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles and the Jonesboro Hurricane. Glad you could join us. Caden, second game here tonight. Obviously, girls game didn't go the way we wanted to. Final score, that one was 32-50. Lady Hurricanes get the victory. What do you think Tech has to do to get the victory here tonight against one of the top-ranked teams in the 5A East, Jonesboro?
Well, Brady, Jonesboro comes into this one with a 14-7 record, 7-2 overall in conference. But let me tell you something, Brady. The Eagles have fought their way all the way back. They're now 5-4 in conference. They went on a little bit of a losing streak to start off conference play, but so far they have shown that they are who we thought they were early in this season. They've got an 18-5 overall record as Zane Butler knocks down an early trade.
Great call there, Caden. Yeah, Zane Butler, he's definitely going to be a key part of this game, as he is in every game. Kate Cancilla, the whole bunch of them are going to be a key part in this game. Tech, last time playing Jonesboro has some, there we go. What a call for the Eagles. Lucky Braycraft there. It's going to be turned over right here early on in this game. So that'll definitely help things out. But as I was saying last time out, tough loss against the Jonesboro Hurricane down in Jonesboro just a few weeks ago. Three-pointer, no good. Had a good look at it. Fast break now, 2-on-1. And, it's going to be blocking. Wow. I got to say, I don't know if I agree with that.
Hard contact. Lawback's not a very big guy.
He moved sideways a little bit, so that may have been where the call came from, but still, maybe I'm just biased, which
we might be.
So at the free throw line right now, making his first, number 21, Jesse Washington. Gets the first points of the night for the Jonesboro Hurricane. We got a packed house here tonight, Caden. I think everybody was looking forward to this game.
Like you said, Brady, it's a big one.
It's a big one. This is a big game for the 5A East right here.
You know, it's got to be one of the better conferences in Arkansas for basketball.
You've got some heavy hitters out there, and we're playing one tonight. We're going to be playing one next Tuesday night in the Eagle Arena. It's Searcy Lions. Catch all the action right here on Tech TV. Greene County Tech trying to get another puck out on the board here early on in this one. They're up 3-2. Cancilla will commit the charge. Wow.
How? He jumped up.
Coach Gio is shaking his head and wondering what is going on with that call. My gosh, how do you commit a charge when you're only inches away from somebody? There has to be a lot of contact, which I think Jonesboro played it up a little bit.
Brady, he jumped up for the layup there. He didn't initiate any contact. Oh, we might have a fun one here tonight, Brady.
We'll have to wait and see. Zane Butler now needing some help will find it. Kay Kinsella looking for a little redemption here. The pump fake. Oh, trying to lay it in. No good there. Back up top. Butler with it again. 1-on-1. Kicks it out. Oh, man, had two players going for the ball. They fumble it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stick with tack. Jonesboro fans not happy about that one.
Coach Gio calling out a play to Zane. But Brady, right there, that's got to be frustrating as a coach. You've called something up that you really want to run, and then two of your players run to the same spot.
Yeah, just a miscommunication right there. Still very early on into this one, so.
He had a wide open three. What a pass there from Zane Butler.
Lost the handle. Jonesboro basketball. Hey, we can't ignore it because you can probably hear it as Greene County Tech will take a timeout right off the bat here. We can't ignore it. Jonesboro student section is going to play a big part in this one. They are very active here tonight. A good bunch of them made their way here from Jonesboro. We've got a nice student section of our own, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays into it because it does play into this game. So early on here, Caden, it's a 1-point ball game. Still, like I said, very early on. You see anything that Tech needs to work on?
Well, Brady, we saw the phantom charge call earlier that kind of resulted in them not getting that bucket. But other than that, they've really not taken very many shots. I mean, the shots they've taken, the three, it went in. They had the charge call, they brought that bucket back, it went in. They've really not taken very many shots and missed. The shots they're taking good shots and they're making them. But we'll see. It's early in this one. There's a lot of basketball to be played. Good defense so far in this one, too. As you see, Chambers marked him out. He knew where he was at.
Well, the foul called on the play. That may be going against Chambers.
It was actually
Zane Butler.
Zane Butler. Yeah, Zane Butler there. And
interesting. So this sends Jonesboro's number 25, Jake Harrell, to the free throw line. The 6'3" forward, also a senior at Jonesboro, makes his first, ties it up.
Your favorite guy, Brady, Jake Bolin, clocking in.
Hey, Jake Bolin, I'm not going to lie. Man, the way he plays out in the court, he is so good at getting rebounds and offensive boards, which could be key here tonight.
And, you know, he is a threat offensively. I mean,
oh, yeah.
There's no weakness in his game. He can knock down the outside shot.
Ooh, man. Ball slinging out there tonight. Man, that was a really quick break from Brendan Chambers, a whole 11 seconds. 11 seconds off the clock.
So here we go now. Like I said, Brady, they're not really taking very many shots. They're
elbow being thrown. I thought it was a charge. I was, what? Offensive charge where?
Call that on Kinsella.
Coach Gio going to have a word with the referee right now. Going to follow him around the court a little bit.
Oh, he better be careful, Brady.
We'll get things started back here. Jonesboro with the ball. Still early on in this one. 1-point ball game. Jonesboro with the early lead right now.
And you know, Brady, I just need to mention it. Love is really in the air tonight. While I was down there getting the starting lineups, the refs came over there as a group and told Coach Gio Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know how much that'll help him tonight, but they made the effort. That's what matters.
Something tells me it's not going to be much of a difference from Coach Gio tonight.
So he's going to tell him, take it back. I don't want it.
Man, Zane Butler working the moves here tonight. Can't find an open gap to drive down low. Up top to Chambers now. Trying to get it down low to Bolin. It's stolen by Jonesboro.
They're really making it an emphasis. Oh my goodness.
Man, number 21, Jesse Washington, making his presence known. 7-3 the score now. Tech is begging for a 3. Oh, here we go. Jake Boland down low. Can't get it. Follow. He gets the offensive board, though. Finds its way miraculously to Butler. Here we go. Brendan Chambers for 3. Can't get it to sink. And it's going to wind up with... Oh, no! Brendan Chambers takes out a minute and scores!
Oh, my gosh, Brady. What a play.
Oh, traveling. Oh, charge. Well, we'll take either one. We'll take the turnover.
Brady, the entire bench of the Eagles stands up.
Calls it. Looks like the entire bench was doing the Macarena over there. So Eagle basketball, 2-point ball game, 3:41.
Number 35, Jackson.
Hey, you heard it called there. Zane Butler with the ball now.
Hard defense being played by these Hurricanes right now on Zane Butler. They know who the playmaker is on this team, and they're doing everything they can to shut him out.
Sticking with the Eagles here. 5-7 the score. Pump fake. Oh, stolen right out of his hands.
Oh, and then right out of bounds.
Going to stick with Tech, though.
Coach Swift of the Hurricanes throws his hands up in frustration. Come on, guys.
Keep a hold of the ball. Hey, you can say that for both teams right now, to be fair. And the screen off Chambers, and Butler is just trying to find something to do.
Brady hit that big 3 to open this one up, and Jonesboro really knew from that. They're like, okay, we can't slack off this guy. He's a star, and we've got to do everything we can to let him out of this game. Bang! From Pistol Peyton Lawback. I beat Barham to it there, Brady.
8-7 the score. Long jumper there, no good. Butler with the rebound now.
Jake Boland wide open there, Brady. Came around that screen. What a pass.
Peyton Lawback.
Bang! Oh my gosh, Brady. Fading away.
Fading away, draws the foul, heads to the free throw line for the 4-point opportunity. Pistol Peyton Lawback, he's as hot as a $2 pistol right now, as Alan Jackson would say.
He is. He's had a quiet season. But it's been a sneaky good season. He's done the things he needs to help this team get done, the things that they need to get done. But here we are in this one, and he's really showing you what he's capable of here. Opportunity to make it a 4-point play. Oh, my goodness. I'll stop talking on free throws, Brady. I'll stop.
Oh, man. Good-looking shot, just kind of lipped around the rim. Green County Tech ball, though, because
the Eagles. I don't know what's going on with these Hurricane players, but they got some slippery fingers right now.
Yeah, can't keep a hold of the ball right now.
Now here's Greer.
Oh, lost the handle. 2-on-1. And an easy lay-in right here.
Jesse Washington.
2:15 to go. Green County Tech with the ball again. Zane Butler going 1-on-1 with Bradley Richardson.
And Brady, they're somewhat face guarding him. So what that is, the defender's going to completely turn his face to the offensive player he's guarding, no matter where he's at on the court. A contested mid-range shot, Brady. That was pretty.
Nice looking shot. Gets 2 more for the Eagles here in the final minute and 40 seconds in the first period.
And Brady, what do we say about Zane Butler? Money from the mid-range.
You're exactly right. Tech fans getting into this ball game. The rebound, it's Zane Butler. Here we go in the corner. Thought he was going to go for three. Jake Bowen now will lay it in. Getting airborne.
Brady, he cocked that thing back like he was about to slam it in, and then at the last second decided to lay it.
Tell you what, if he get a little bit higher up there, he probably would have.
And another thing we like about Bolin Brady, he comes down on the other side of the court and plays excellent defense. He's got great wingspan. He can cover almost two guys.
And Zane Butler will help steal away the ball. Quick hands, Zane Butler, something else we like to call him. Three-pointer will be blocked. On the quick transition now, laying it in. Oh, tried to slam it back down. No good. Man, he is begging for the ball down there. That was number 12, number 14, Latrell Brown. Down low now. There's the foul, yeah.
Brady.
Carr gets the call.
Brady, I watched him for that whole possession there. After he didn't get the dunk, he came back. But as you saw, you pointed it out, he was begging for the ball the whole possession. And then he finally gets it. He fumbles the grab, almost loses it there. So the frustration rises. Carr plays some pretty decent defense. He turns around and just flails his arms as he scores, or tries to score at least. Gets lucky and gets the call.
Hey, I am not going to lie. As a basketball fan, if he would have made that dunk, that would have been on Sports Center Top 10 right there. That would have been amazing.
that would have been, you know.
That's just one of those moments.
The arena.
Yeah, that's just one of those moments. It don't matter who you're playing for. You got to tip your cap. Too bad it didn't happen, though. We're talking about a hypothetical. Final closing seconds here. Eagles still on top of this one by 5. As Zane Butler will look for the final shot here. Try and find his run. Trying to get some space right now. My goodness. This man-to-man. Really doing a total right now. There's a shot. No good. Chambers will throw it up. My gosh! Laying on his back practically. Makes it go in.
No foul.
No foul. That'll hype up the whole arena, though. We'll have to wait and see, though. There may have been a foul call. I just couldn't hear over the crowd. We'll wait and see how we start this second period.
Circus shots at galore here early in this one.
Very impressive move there by Brendan Chambers.
And he did that on purpose. He wanted it to roll around the rim a couple times just so it would be a buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure of that, Ken.
Yeah.
So here we are right before the second period. It is a 7-point ball game. Tech has the lead right now. My gosh, Caden, this has been quite a ball game to watch, and we're only 8 minutes into this thing.
This one's fun, Brady.
It's a lot of fun to call these type of games, and like I said, this is a huge game for our conference here tonight. Really going to make an impact, especially for Jonesboro. Just to be plain and honest about it, both these teams are some of the better teams in our conference. This is a big game for Jonesboro right here. Second quarter action about to get underway, and I don't know, the way this game is going, the second quarter might be as good, if not better, than that first period. We'll have to wait and see. Getting started back here. Going to be Jonesboro basketball.
So, Jonesboro really nothing too exciting on offense, and could have just let that one go out. But Law back with the rebound.
Air ball there, long range three. Around the horn, the ball goes down low to Bowen, will snag it, gets tipped, goes out of bounds. I'll tell you what, Jonesboro struggled to hold on to the ball here tonight and to steal the ball. Head coach Wes Swift really getting fired up right there at his team. Eagles looking to inbound the ball, find somebody finally. Off the screen, St. Butler handles the ball, pistol, Peyton Lawback for three, no good. Eagles gonna keep it. I love the volleyball And we'll have a foul called here. Shot no good, didn't go in, obviously. Just a regular foul, so it's going to stick with the Eagles. But I love the way the Eagles get the offensive board. They tip the ball back towards center court, and usually Zane Butler or somebody is right there to get it. It's really a nice strategy as we have a steal now. Amarian Wilson will lay it in. Makes it a 5-point ball game here early on in the second.
Gonna see Chambers.
Wide open. Pistol. Peyton Laback. Bang! 3 for 3 beyond the arch tonight. Actually, no, I think he missed one.
I think he did miss one. But it's all right.
Three-pointer from Jonesboro. Man, what a long-range shot. Number 21, Jesse Washington. Nothing but net. Man, gotta say, that was pretty impressive. Tech looking to answer now. Down low, nice lay-in from Peyton Laback. Hey, he can shoot it from far away. He can shoot it down low.
Laback is having a game. He is playing extremely well, and that's what they need in a game like this, where they know Zane Butler is who they want to force feed. Well, now guess what?
They've got to worry about Peyton.
I'm about to say, now you're picking your poison here, because now Laback's saying, hey, remember what I was last year. You know, I've had a sneaky good season this year, but if you're gonna lay off me, you're gonna pay for it.
Oh man, nice lay in there by Wilson. Timeout in the court. Timeout, Jonesboro. Quick 30-second timeout. So yeah, you know, it is still very early on in this one, Caden. But I gotta say, the way Peyton Laback is playing right now, this might be the best game he's played all season. Now, very early on, we'll have to wait and see how things go. Not to say it's going to get worse. I'm just saying, very early on, he's playing really, really well.
We've jinxed some folks tonight. We might need to be, we're on thin ice right now.
Just under 6 minutes left here in the second period. Jackson Carr coming back into the ball game for Greene County Tech. 22-17 the score. Eagles on top against the Jonesboro Hurricane. Mr. Zane Butler will lead it off down the court. Gets it to Dawson Greer, finding some help. Jake Bolin will touch it last, so it's going to be turned over to Jonesboro. One of the few turnovers that Tech has had so far here tonight, especially compared to Jonesboro. We'll get it inbounds and save it, thank goodness. Oh, nice spin move. Didn't do anything to Zane, though. Washington 101 with Peyton Laback. Drives down. What's the call? Going to be a foul on Peyton Laback.
For what, Brady?
I guess because Washington tripped on air, and I don't know. I don't get that call, to be honest.
And Brady, some pretty exciting games going on around the 5A East tonight. Cersei's playing Marion tonight. Marion being third in the conference. If Tech, you know, hypothetically were to pull off a win here, and then let's say, you know, Cersei were to lose, you know, that moves Tech up into fourth place there. Right now they sit at 5. So that if they win this game, it's going to be a big game on Tuesday.
It's going to be a big game on Tuesday no matter what, I think.
Yes.
You know, here we are. Hard to believe we're in February. Only a few more games left. So each one is going to count, especially next Tuesday, like you said. This is number 1, Wilson, at the free throw line. And makes his second. Much closer game now, 22-19. Jonesboro finally battling back here a little bit. Cross the court to Bolin in the corner.
Now, Brady, you know, a situation that could happen if Searcy pulls off a win tonight against Marion and Tech wins against Jonesboro tonight. Tech, Searcy, and Marion will all be tied at 6-4 in conference play. So
wow,
it's a competitive conference, man. So fun to watch.
Kate Kinsella will toss it back out. 3 now. Good.
Oh my goodness.
Dawson Greer making a 3 of his own now. St. Butler will not block the shot right there.
He'll play what defense he can without getting fouled.
I'm just impressed that he made it back on the court, back to the backside of the court that quick. Dawson Greer to Bolin. St. Butler for 3. Off the front of the rim. Jake Bolin almost had the rebound. And quick break now, 2-on-2, and now they'll slow things down. Back up top.
Hey, Brady, this must have happened when we weren't paying attention, but Jonesboro student section is gone.
Wow, they are gone. My goodness. It's like a disappearing act. Now they're here, now they're not. Must have been too exciting a game for them. 3-pointers, St. Butler. I didn't want to say anything when he shot it because every time I do that, he always misses it. St. Butler finally making a 3 there. Oh, no. They're taking it away. What's the call? Apparently it was with Brendan Chambers. He's having a word. Now Coach Gill will step in and have a word. What was the call? We're going to get a free throw over here on the other court, other end of the court. Was it a flagrant? Was it a intentional? It had to have been away from the ball.
Right, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just plain did not see it. But Jonesboro's going to get some free throws out of this.
And they're going to take away the 3.
Take away the 3 as well. This can make a much tighter game.
Well, I don't know. Are they taking away the 3, Brady?
They didn't put it on there. They did not put on the 3 for Tech. 28-24 the score, 4-point ball game. I think, wasn't it 28 points before that 3?
All I know is Butler has 8 points on the night.
Nonetheless, just a weird situation right there. We'll get back to it now.
It's always those are always the worst whenever something happens off ball and we don't know.
Oh, nice putback right there. Number 24, Kayvon Pointer, excuse me. 3 minutes left here in the second period. 2-point ball game. Jake Bolin down low to Chambers, lays it in. Tech keeping the lead. Trying to lay it in. On the other end is Wilson, no good. Chambers going to get the rebound. And Butler will get out across half court. Finding a little bit of room on the court. Across to Graham, back up top. Yep, that was a good football catch, sideline catch.
It's a nice snag.
Lawback around the horn. Butler trying to find something to do with the ball. Oh, now he's in a trap. Back outside, thank goodness. Foul called. Should go against Wilson, maybe. No, it's going against number 25, Jake Harrell. It's going to send, no, it's just a regular foul, excuse me. Sticks with the Golden Eagles, though. Just over 2 minutes left here, right before halftime.
They're going to call it a blocking. It was on the deck, so no shot.
Back outside to Greer in the paint to Bolin. Works his way, finding the rim. Chambers lays it back in. He was prepared for it.
Big nights from Chambers and Lawback tonight. they know that Butler's going to be locked up, so they're going to have to pick up the slack.
Kaden, we talked about this before the game. We talked about how Jonesboro has 5-6 guys who are weapons. As a three-point attempt is missed, gets the rebound, the putback no good, finally lays it in. Number 23, Shamar Pitts with the land. But man, the way Tech is playing here tonight, we've got 3 or 4 guys who are weapons here tonight. Pretty awesome to see. Butler for 3, gets it.
Bang! Butler's got 11 on the night. We've got 11 points from Lawback, 11 points from Butler, and 8 from Chambers.
We're just in the first half of this game, too. Fun game we got here tonight. The steal from Zane Butler. Other end of the court now. Peyton Lawback gets his shot blocked. Rebounded by Jonesboro. Other end of the court. Richardson throws it up and lays it in. Makes it a 5-point ball game. Final minute of this first half. Dawson Greer will send it across the court. Back up top to Zane Butler. They may be holding for the final shot here. It looks like they will. Yeah, Coach Gale pointing towards scoreboard saying, keep that in mind, boys. Butler down low off the side of the backboard. Wasn't a very pretty shot at all. Now Jonesboro gets an opportunity for the final shot of the half. Final 15 seconds here.
Make this a close one heading into half.
The drive, the shot, the foul will be called.
Foul assistance number 1 on the Golden Eagles. Brittany Chambers driving his first personal. Team foul number 9. At the line for the Hurricanes, be number 23, Shamar Pitts.
So Shamar Pitts coming back into the ball game for Jonesboro. Or, excuse me, is at the free throw line. I thought he was subbing in for some reason. First one, no good. By the way, Jonesboro on the bonus here in the final 10.5 seconds. Bowling coming it back in after a quick breather. Second one is good though, makes it a 4-point ball game. As Tech will likely get the final shot here. To Chambers, to Bowen, to Butler, over 2 guys, can't get it to fall. And that is how we're going to end the first half of this ball game. 35-31 at the half. Golden Eagles lead this one. We'll be back very soon for second half action.
In Arkansas, we play by the rules.
We strive to be champions.
We strive to be champions. Champions on the field and in the classroom.
We don't forget.
We don't forget
Or lose sight of what is most important.
most important.
The honor of the game.
In Arkansas,
we participate with integrity, discipline, pride, and emotion.
We respect our officials, coaches, teammates, fans, and opponents.
Do you?
Do you?
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 140,000 participants here in Arkansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
everyone, welcome back to second half action between your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles and the Jonesboro Hurricanes. Sorry, we're kind of off to a late start here. Brady Dowler, Caden Brown up in stands here tonight. Well, a steal right off the bat. And a nice finish as well. Number 3, Kellen McBride with the finish. And we're going to have a timeout, Greene County Tech, which is perfect.
Perfect.
Because, Caden, you got a little bit of an explanation about what we thought was a flagrant.
Right.
What'd you find out from our friends over there?
So we had to go back to the replay booth real quick, reviewed the footage. So the 3 counted, which of course we know because they left it up there on Zane's total.
Right.
After the 3 was made, though, on the inbound for Jonesboro, Kinsella threw the ball at the ref as he turned to run away because a timeout had been called or the end of the quarter, whatever it was. He threw the ball at the ref as he was running back to his huddle, and the ball kind of hit the ref in the knees. So the ticky-tacky, yeah.
Ticky-tacky is a great word for that. And Jonesboro ended up getting a couple of points out of that. So.
And Kinsella couldn't believe it either. He turned around and threw up his hands like, what do you mean? I'm sorry. I mean, it's not my fault you didn't catch it. But
oh, man. There's a foul called right there against Jonesboro's number 21, Jesse Washington, trying to get a grab at the ball from Zane Butler. Two-point ball game, and Jonesboro's definitely battled back some, especially late in the first half. Cade Kinsella out there on the court. Man, we haven't seen much of Cade in this game. Hasn't done a lot. As he loses the handle, my gosh. I just need to stop.
We're a curse.
We're a curse.
Oh, my goodness, a
long
deep 3.
But he's got range. Hasn't sunk any here tonight, but number 21, Jesse Washington, has shown his range, like I said, here tonight.
And, Brady, what I think's happened in this game is Jonesboro has looked at, oh, my goodness. Zane Butler is showing off the range tonight. We see a lot of inside action and mid-range action from him, but here in this one, he's hit 3 of those triples tonight.
Nice floater, can't get it to go. Harrell with the rebound. Back outside. Ooh, thought about the 3.
Good closeout there from Lawback. Oh, what a pretty move.
Jake Bowen with the block off that pretty move. Ball goes out of bounds, going to stick with Jonesboro.
I love the up and under technique. I love it so much. I love to watch it. Good footwork.
There's just something so satisfying about it.
So smooth.
Oh, man. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Wow. Peyton Dawson Greer was going for the ball. It was nothing but ball.
First team foul in the second half. Greene County Tech.
Back to the action here. Still very early on. Kind of a slow start to this second half. Unusually slow, I would say. Off the screen. The pass. The almost steal. And Lubbock's going to wind up with it. Here we go. Lays it in. Dawson Greer. Wide open. Jonesboro looking to answer back. They have somebody wide open down there. Oh my
gosh, what a play. What a sequence, Brady.
Just call him Spider-Man. Zane Butler with the steal. Jake Bowen with the drive. Couldn't finish, draws the foul though. My gosh. Zane Butler, how did he wind up with that?
Well, Brady, I'll tell you what happened was you said we were off to a slow start in this one, so all of a sudden they picked it up.
Well, yeah, Zane heard me, and he was like, you know what? You want to see a fast start? Wait till you see this. Jake Bowen at the free throw line now. What are we waiting on? Coach Swift having a word with the referees down there. Getting a quick word, actually. Missed his first one.
So, Brady, the last time these teams met, it was away. So here's at Jonesboro's arena. Tech kept it close up until the final moments in that one. Jonesboro kind of pulled away there in the fourth.
Really, it was about, I don't It was towards the latter part of the game, but it wasn't the final moments.
Yeah, poor wording there by me, but when I talked to the team there, they said they really hung with them for the game, and then they just kind of let it slip right out of their grasp. But, you know, it's so hard to win in Jonesboro's arena.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tough venue. Well, the timeout, Jonesboro after the three-pointer. Trying to see, sorry, that was number 3, Kelly McBride with the three-pointer there. Nice-looking shot, too. Got to give him that. 5-point ball game. Here in the third period, still early on, Greene County Tech with the lead, 41-36.
It was somewhat of an awkward shot for him there, but, you know, they always say you can't make fun of it if it goes in.
You know, we've been talking about how much Jonesboro's been throwing up the three here tonight. They have been throwing it up from way back there. I mean, that was pretty close to the tip of the eagle wing right there, just for measure. Very grateful for our replay officials right next to us. Some of the players filming the game for themselves for Greene County Tech. Thankful they let us use their iPad and take a look. So we'll get back to the action here after the timeout.
Brendan Chambers checking into this one. He's had a big night.
He's had a big night, few key moments. Been one of the names we've been saying a lot in this one. 5 minutes left here in the third period. And the pressure is on, and the steal by Jonesboro's number 3, McBride. McBride in the corner, back up top now to number 21, Washington. Wilson, back up top. No good, Poland with the rebound for Tech. Much slower paced, it feels like, here in the second half. I don't know about you, Caden, but 12, a foul called. Zane Butler, he's been getting a lot of attention here tonight. Been taking a lot of fouls.
And you know, Brady, that can help this team. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, what happens here is, you know, there's so much attention put on you. You can draw the attention away from your other teammates and give them the opportunity to score like they have tonight. And you can, like, when you know the ability and the talent he has when he has the ability to manipulate a defense like that.
So Jonesboro trying to get back into this game a little bit. Over in the corner, kind of a off-target pass right there. Man, some good defense being shown here by Tech. Everybody frozen out on the court for Jonesboro. They'll throw up a mid-range jumper, no good. There's that volleyball rebound we were talking about earlier. Peyton Lawback will send it back up top. Ball finds its way down low. Pistol, Peyton Lawback for 3. Bang! Sorry.
There we go. Hey, it's all right for a shot like that, for as big as it is in this one. We can say it unanimously.
And that was a big shot right there. Makes it a 10-point ball game here in the third period. Greene County Tech kind of on fire right now.
Hey, they're surging, Brady, and this is fun to watch.
Jonesboro trying to answer back with 3 of their own. No good. Mr. Lawback will get the rebound. Back outside. Brendan Chambers for 3 now. Bang! I got to be complete. And
Jonesboro trying to stop the bleeding.
Took the words from my mouth right there. I got to be honest. That was not a great-looking shot from Brendan Chambers. Real flat, but man.
I was to say, Brady, that was a line drive into the basket.
It was a line drive, but man, there must have been a magnet inside that ball because it went straight to the rim. Wow. 49-36 here in the third, and this ball game is just getting better.
This one's fun, Brady.
It's a lot of fun. You gotta love these kind of games, man. Great turnout here tonight, by the way, in Eagle Arena. Lots of fans in the stands. We had the little dribblers earlier. A lot of parents sticking around to watch this this one just a great night. Everybody's sticking around a lot longer than the Jonesboro student section did. Not sure what that's all about.
I solved the mystery of the case of the missing Jonesboro student section too, Brady. They had a formal to go to tonight. So
okay.
They just stopped by for a quick minute to support while they could before they headed off to their plans.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know if that's a great idea, somewhat of a drive, but maybe that's showing their loyalty.
That's what I was about to say. That's loyalty right there. And sorry, I didn't. Oh, it was a blocking foul. I couldn't tell which referee blew the whistle right there. Foul on Jonesboro. Nonetheless, it goes back to Tech. Fouls are really starting to hurt Jonesboro here in the second half.
And now you can see this. That was fun to watch right there. 3 Jonesboro players right there, all synced their synchronized movements. They all did the exact same thing.
Oh, Peyton Lawback. Butler's going to take it back up top, try and resettle everything. Butler, the floater.
Oh,
the finish.
My goodness. Mid-range.
Oh, man, look at Coach Kehoe.
What was that? I guess I missed it, Brady.
Coach Kehoe was telling everybody to get back. I've never seen him move that quickly. Oh, and a three-pointer is missed. I'm sorry. It was just so funny. He was high-stepping it down the side of the court, telling everybody to get back. 51-36 the score.
I hate that I missed it, Brady.
Oh, man, surely we got that on camera somewhere. And a foul called underneath the basket.
Oh, my goodness.
Charged on Chambers. I can't complain too much. We've taken our fair share of fouls, so if we give one every now and then.
Hey, right there, it looked like Chambers was trying to slam that one.
101, the three, can't finish. Amarian Wilson really struggling right there. Another chance here from Jonesboro. The foul and the bucket. Coach Kehoe, Tech fans not too happy about it. It's going to send Bradley Richardson to the free throw line.
He called the foul.
Then the shot.
He called the foul as he was stepping past the arc, stepping into the mid-range area, and then
they counted the shot.
I was going to say,
that was
usually that's on the deck.
That was the complaint, but I don't know. I guess they decided to give him a few extra steps. Oh, wow. Wow.
Nah, Brady, that was bad.
I didn't see it. Brendan Chambers for 3.
He is happy.
He is happy. I got to say, that was a major missed call by the referees.
Tough. That three should have never happened.
And then the fact that Tech scores a 3 after that really ticks you off if you're Jonesboro. Richardson, no good.
Jonesboro bench up in arms over that.
Man, that was crazy. That was a blown call if I've ever seen one. I'm not going to complain too much.
It was what's got to be killing Jonesboro right now is it was right under the nose of the referee.
Yes, it was. Man, Tech.
Maybe too far under the nose of the referee. He just couldn't see it.
Zane Butler.
He argued with Coach Swift there. He was trying to argue. He was still back behind the line. So
Butler to Boland. Jocelyn Greer for 3 now. The miracle shot, no good here at the end of the third. And Greene County Tech is running this game right now. 57-38 the score. Still a whole lot of ball game left, but you cannot deny that entire period went Tech's way.
That was that's crazy, Brady.
That was absolutely nuts. We had a blown call. We had the first half of that period seemed like it lasted forever. It seemed like everybody was committing a foul. Then the way it just ended with that blown call, the over and back call, a 3 right after that. Man, everybody for Tech is shooting the three here tonight. You know, Caden, I'm really not sure what the problem is here tonight, because Tech, whenever they visited Jonesboro just a few weeks ago, they could not get a three for anything, and it was because Jonesboro was doing such a great job of stopping them. I don't know if it's the change of atmosphere or what is going on, but Greene County Tech is sinking the three like crazy here tonight, and Jonesboro just can't stop the bleeding.
And Tech, at the moment, has 3 players in the teens for scoring right now. They've got Butler with 16, they've got Chambers with 14, and they've got Lawback with 14 as well.
Those are some great numbers, and like I said, still got a whole period here left to play. 4th period about to get underway. Greene County Tech with a nice lead ahead of them.
Eight minutes to come up here, just under a 20-point game.
Wow.
There's got to be some big action in this 4th period here if they want to make it a game.
I got to say, I did not expect a 20-point lead heading into the 4th.
Brady, if you you
another
understand.
turnover from Jonesboro. Tech will get it. Sorry, Caden. Go ahead.
No, you're fine, Brady. It was Jonesboro had 36 points coming out of half. They scored 2 points in that period.
That is absolutely crazy.
The run that Tech is on right now, if you would have told me at halftime it was going to be a 20-point game in the 4th, I would have looked at you like you're crazy or you're watching the same game as me.
Oh, man, loose ball. Fumble on the field. In other words,
my gosh, Tech gets up with it.
Tech is going to get it. Payne Lawback now. Shoot the three, man. You've been hitting it all night long. Tech is just going to send it back up top. Oh, the alley-oop to Kinsella. He'll draw the foul.
Brady, they're having fun out there.
Yeah, this is just getting to the point where it's fun.
It's a shoot-around now.
It's a shoot-around. They better be careful, though. You don't want to do that too much.
And you know, Brady, they're probably going to keep on pouring it on here. I mean, you with this tight.
Missed the first one.
With his tight and his congested as this 5A East Conference is, as competitive even, you know, it might come down to differentials and all that good stuff. So,
well, now it is official. 20-point lead over Jonesboro. The foul called wherever it was. Everybody kind of throwing up their hands. No shooting foul, just going to be a regular foul. Jonesboro going to maintain possession. Trying to get, and Tech's just going to steal it right off the inbound pass. Oh my goodness, this is getting out of hand almost.
I mean, Jonesboro just falling apart. The wheels are coming off here.
Foul on number 1 on Marion Wilson. Wow, Caden, it is just hard to believe. Once again, a lot of ball game left, but man, Jonesboro's just been outplayed here late in the game. There's no other way around it.
And if we check in over on that Searcy and Marion game at halftime, the Patriots are on top 41-23.
Interesting.
Eagles set to play Searcy on Tuesday.
Marion, one of the better teams in the conference as well.
And you know, Tech here in this one, they're going to be playing a lot of keep away. Except
Dawson
for a wide open three. Bang!
Number three with the three. What is that, 3 squared? Well, the foul on the other end of the court on Dawson Greer. So that's number 3 makes the 3 and then commits the foul. So just
crazy
makes sense.
sequence for him. So now, Brady, 4 Eagle players with double digits in this game.
That's going to look real nice in tomorrow's paper. Make the printer use a little more ink. 40-61, Greene County Tech on top of Jonesboro. awesome game by the Golden Eagles. Very impressive game.
Oh, no. Kinsella.
Got a little nudge.
Wait, well, it wasn't that, Brady. It was he came up. He got his ankle up under him when he fell down.
Oh, really?
It looked like he rolled it, and then when he fell on top of it.
Oh, man, that could have been pretty bad.
He gave a really, you could see it in his face. It wasn't good.
Check in the bonus now. St. Butler at the free throw line here. Makes the shot. We'll get another. So, yeah, things are pretty out of reach right now for Jonesboro. I mean, they would have to do one heck of a next 5 minutes, 52 seconds to get back into this ball game. Jonesboro just trying to put some points on the board actually right now. They have been very slow to score here in the late going in this game, and 5-4 the ball. Yeah, Brendan Chambers committing the foul right there. Got mixed up with Jonesboro's number 23, Shamar Pitts.
This has been a fun game to watch for Chambers. He has lit it up. He has 14 on the night.
Three from the corner. There's a three. Number 21, Jesse Washington, finally gets some points on the board, makes it 20-point game. St. Butler loses the handle. The drive, the lay-in, it's good. Richardson with the bucket. Jonesboro turning up the heat. Jake Bowen will draw the foul right there. Yeah, wrapped his arm around him. Mr. Richardson for Jonesboro committing the foul. Jake Bowen heading to the free throw line. And a missed free throw attempt. 5 minutes left in regulation. The drive in the bucket and the foul.
I mean, they've got a big lead here, but Jonesboro's, they're crawling.
They're slowly crawling.
I mean, they're fouling every now and then. This could be a long 5 minutes.
Well, this has been a long period so far, and you know when you're down by this much, you want it to go this way. You want to drag it out. Cade Kinsella fighting for the rebound. Thank goodness he got a hold of it. Better get it across half court. There we go.
What a burst from Bolin there. I mean,
quick on his feet.
That's a big guy right there. And he took it slow and then all of a sudden burst. That was a nice little acceleration from him.
Yeah, you see that in the NBA sometimes. Some of the big guys down low, they got more speed than you think. It doesn't come very often.
You know, it's crazy. You got guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo, 7 foot tall. The dude, I promise you, he'd run a 4.4 40. That man, to see someone 7 foot tall running that fast is the stuff of nightmares.
Butler will draw the foul, head to the free throw line again. My goodness, this is going to be a slow final few minutes here. Only been 10 seconds off the clock. Once again, just another reminder, basketball action continues next Tuesday. Both Lady Eagles and the Golden Eagles will be taking on the Searcy Lions. You can catch all the action right here on Tech TV and streaming live on YouTube.
How convenient.
How convenient. St. Butler's second shot here is good. Oh, nice behind the back dribble. Loses the handle. Bolin will go after it. Jump ball called. Looks like it's going to go to Tech. Yes, it will. Man, Caden, I am so impressed with Tech right now.
Hey,
this has been one crazy game.
Brady, this isn't just a win. This is a statement. Regardless of what you think or regardless of who you root for, whenever other
nice
people hear
mid-range
about
jumper.
this, there you go. Money from the mid-range. When people see this scoreline, that's a statement.
Yeah, that's going to make you.
That's a warning.
That's going to make people around the conference think, whoa. Yeah. Oh, man, had a nice look at a three, couldn't finish there. Yeah, I think statement is a good word for this game here tonight by Tech. It's not an obliteration or anything like that. It's just a statement.
Of course.
And timeout from Brendan Chambers. Coach Gill not happy about what he saw. He'll take the ball and finally give it to the ref.
Timeout, go legal.
Of course, West Memphis sits atop the throne in the 5A East. You got 8-1 in conference, and then Jonesboro, before this one, like we said earlier, 7-2. And Marion and Searcy duking it out as we speak. But like we said, Brady, statement's a good word.
Very good word
this
for
is
this
crazy.
game. This is a great great game. Hey, we're not afraid to show our affiliation.
It's been a great game. They've played such a good game.
Well, given the history of Jonesboro basketball just within the last few years, this is not a score a lot of people ever expected to see in a long time. So this really says something about how good Greene County Tech is, and two, what Jonesboro needs to work on, because they definitely have had a lot of issues in this game with turning over the ball. Number one right there, in my opinion, that along with committing a lot of fouls. But man, it's just plain and simple, Caden. I think Jonesboro's just been plain outmatched in this game.
I think it was more of a who wants it, you know. And Tech really shown that they wanted it more here. Oh no!
Ball goes out of bounds.
Little mistakes like that we've not seen often in this game.
Not often, but when they do, man, just not something you want to see. So Jonesboro with the ball now. 3.5 minutes left here in the fourth. 20-point lead. Can't believe I'm saying that over Jonesboro.
That's crazy. But, you know, Jonesboro is still an excellent team. Still a great team.
Absolutely. Kinsella with the steal. Mike, you know, we haven't said Cade Kinsella's name a lot.
But Brady, he's only scored 1 point in the box score tonight, but he's been doing stuff like that all night. Excellent defense. He's been rebounding.
He's had a presence. We just haven't said his name a whole lot here tonight.
But, you know, like we said, it's still an excellent team that Jonesboro's put out here on the court tonight. Sometimes good teams like this, they need a reality check. And you know what's going to come out of this? They may come out and play even harder the next time.
Right. Number 15, Richardson will get the bucket there. Yeah, we saw Coach Gio a second ago. Tech, they were just trying to play keep away over there. Forgive me, I forgot who it was. Somebody from Tech went up and tried to make the layup, couldn't do it. Kate Kinsella would lay it in, though. Guess Coach Gio was okay with that one, but earlier he wanted to play keep away. And we'll have a foul, elbow or something being thrown. I believe that's number 32, Chamar Anderson, who committed the foul there. He wasn't in very long. He'll head to the bench now. Greene County Tech with the ball. Final 2 minutes of this ball game.
They're just going to play this one slow. Like you said earlier, play keep away.
Butler in the corner to Chambers, wide open. Yeah, they'll just keep away with this victory here tonight. Greene County Tech will move to 6-4 in conference play, 19-5 overall. Really nice record there. Jonesboro, on the other hand, will move to 7-3 in conference, 14-8 overall. Overall standing. Ball goes out of bounds there. So yeah, Greene County Tech with the upper hand.
Number 21, Jake Bowles. For the Hurricanes, number 30, Jaquez Henry.
And Brady, this game was 35-31 at halftime.
Wow.
So,
talk about a fourth period, or really that third period sealed the deal.
I was about to say, the run that Tech went on in that third period is what sealed this victory.
This is going to be a great win for Coach Keogh and the Golden Eagles as we're just above the minute mark. This Greene County Tech side of the arena showing their appreciation as Jonesboro will commit a foul. Standing ovation for the Golden Eagles as Jonesboro fans starting to file out of the arena. A well-deserved ovation, I would say. Zane Butler at the free throw line. Taking the double bonus now. Makes his first. Brendan Chambers coming back into the ball game. Man, this Eagles team has played so well here tonight. This core group of about 8 guys is, man, what a showing they have done tonight. Like you said earlier, statement.
And I mean, like we said, it was still a heavily contested game
up until
halftime.
The third period. 60-second timeout on the courts. 71-49 the score. Just the final closing moments of this one. Moments away from a big win from Greene County Tech. It is hard to believe that we're seeing this number on the scoreboard. 70 points in a high school game that's college level scores right there.
And Brady, they had 31 at halftime, and at the end of the third period, Jonesboro had only scored 36. So that tells you a lot about it's not even the offensive explosion, about the run. The defense that was played in that third period
was so impressive.
And it was just a lot of things built up, a lot of things added up and contributed to what happened. But hey, this is an impressive win.
All due respect, I'm not sure why we're saying living on a prayer. We should be playing the final countdown.
Right.
Minute 10 left in this ball game. Jonesboro with possession. Once again, just a reminder of the final score of that girls' game is number 24, Kevon Pointer gets a bucket. Nice looking bucket for Jonesboro. Final score of that girls' game was 32-50. Jonesboro Lady Hurricanes with the victory in that game. So Tech getting a little bit of revenge in this game. Hey, final 40 seconds of this one. Fans on their feet. Zane Butler with the ball. He's not slowing down. He'll kick it back out. Everybody on their feet. Student section, home side of the court. Even the Eagle bench on their feet. And we'll have a foul called. Once again, Mr. Butler heading to the free throw line. Zane Butler, 16 points in this ball game.
Brady, once we got up pretty big, I stopped keeping track. He's got 24 on the night.
24, okay.
That's my bad.
You're good.
Looking to add to that total here while he's at the charity stripe.
My goodness, this has been such an impressive game for him and several other people in this game. Hey, number 5, Jared Noel makes his way into the game. Gonna close this one out. 25 seconds on the clock. Hey! Whole host of subs coming in now for Tech. Gonna get the closeout. A huge win over Jonesboro. That's got to be a great feeling.
Butler gonna finish his night with 26.
Wow.
So they held him down for a long time in this one. He finally
broke loose.
Emerged, and he really let them have it down the stretch.
Final 20 seconds of this one. Jonesboro trying to get a last-second point here. The three, good. Number 30, Jaquez Henry will get the three. Ball's going to stick with Tech. Just dropped the ball, it seems, it looked like. Tech with the ball, final 5 seconds here. And Greene County Tech will seal the deal. Huge win over the Jonesboro Hurricanes, 73-54, the final score. Man, what a ball game.
That was a great ball game. Statement.
Big statement for the Golden Eagles. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday night as we take on the Searcy Lions. Action will begin at 6 o'clock right here on Tech TV. On behalf of Caden Brown and our entire Tech TV crew, I want to thank you for watching. And I'm Brady Daller signing off.